What's going on, guys? CWG here. Welcome to episode 103 on the Vault Hunters SMP. Did you know 103 is the 27th prime number? Interesting. Now, I've done some vault runs off camera. As you can see, we are level 233 now. We are 17 away from the big 250. And I can tell you, it's been a grind. I've been doing so many vaults. I even managed to get our 15th artifact. And me and Code actually made a deal. We want to be able to run the final vault together. And it turns out, in order to run the final vault together, we both have to have completed artifact puzzles. So if I roll a duplicate that he needs, I'll give it to him and vice versa. So Code actually managed to give us these two. So we are now up to 17 artifacts. I also have one extra one that both of us have, so we're just kind of chilling with it. So that means we have 8 artifacts left to find, and each one we find, it's going to be harder to find the other ones. I'm hoping by the time we're level 250, we're pretty close to finishing the puzzle. Also, I noticed we're missing like the centerpiece. There's like a centerpiece, I'm pretty sure, that says Vault Hunters. Oh wait, did I accidentally put that in the right place? Look, this piece lines up with this piece. Huh, call that CWG luck, but that's part of the puzzle solved. Also, I went around and I upgraded all our Eternals, as you guys said. I didn't even notice. I had like 2 levels I could put on the Eternals. I've already put 10 levels of health into all of them, so I'm starting to give them levels in speed because I want them to be able to get to the enemies a bit quicker. I think they finally have enough health that I'm like, you know, they're going to be alive for a while. Also, once we get tier 3 gear, I'm going to be replacing all the Eternals armor with nice, enchanted, like really good tier 3 gear to make all our Eternals really good. So that way, when we take on that final vault, we're ready. Also, we need to run another ancient vault. We only have 2 ancients, and look at all of our other ones. Also, if you guys want to join the Eternal Army, you can become a channel member, and you can help support me so I don't have to eat ramen noodles every day. Love you guys. Oh, and an update on our favor situation. Take a look. We are up to 16 Tenos favor. That's right, we have max Tenos. We either get +3 luck or we get plus 100% chest rarity every single time it procs. It's amazing. Our Idona's at 9 and our Valara's at -3, so we gotta work on getting the Valara altars and the Idona altars. And I can say having maximum Tenos, awesome. Also, just to show you how many vaults I've been running, look at how many copious crystals I've managed to get. I have this CRP crystal, then I got copious. You might be like, CWG, why are you holding on to this many copious crystals, which gives you 4 times the vault ores? Like, why aren't you running them now? The answer is, I actually have black opal and echo gems. Like, it's weird, but I have enough. But if I ever get low on the gems, I will definitely be running one of our many copious crystals we got here, including the CRP with endless on it. Oh, baby. Also, I've been killing more goblins. We're up to 4 blank keys from goblins. It's kind of nuts. Otherwise, I haven't spent any skill points or knowledge points since last episode, so how about we change that, huh? The mod I want to unlock this episode is going to help me with this pesky bed right here. The rose bush. These stupid bushes keep showing up in my vaulter, and then I have to run out the front door. Oh, we'll get back to our Omega statues later, don't you worry. Then I go over here and, oh, I was doing cocoa beans before, as you can tell. No longer gonna have to worry about that soon. I'd have to grab this rose bush, put it here, fill this up with bone meal. Does this have bone meal? I don't know. Yeah, it does. I will turn on this clock here, and it would make me rose bushes. And you know what? I'm tired of doing that. I can't even turn off the clock. Now, by researching Phytogenic Insulator, we no longer have to worry about those 2 tall flowers. The peonies, the rose bushes, the sunflowers, and that other flower I can't remember the name. What's the 4th one? Leave it in the comments below. But this thing could also automate vines as well, and oh baby, let's just research it. Phytogenic Insulator. Now the Phytogenic Insulator is actually one of the machines from Thermal Series that we unlocked, what, a few episodes ago? But it's locked behind its own thing in Vault Hunters because it's that good. Now, in order to craft it, it costs an Echo Pog, 2 other Pogs, so it is a bit expensive per machine. And that's what I would have said if this was like 20 episodes ago. We're sitting on 234 Echo Gems. Echo Pogs, they're not expensive anymore. So I think I'm gonna make a Phytogenic Insulator, 1 machine for each of the things that show up in the vaulter. Which means I need 4 of them for the 2 tall flowers, and 1 for the vines, and 1 for the cocoa beans, so that's 6. Oh, it could also do like, it could do, alright, let's just make one. Alright, I made the crafting recipe. We should be able to make it, I think. Yep, let's go ahead and make one and let's check out how it works. And here we go. Look at that beautiful Phytogenic Insulator. It even has a sink behind it. It provides it with water. Now all we have to do now is just put in our rose bush and it literally is just gonna duplicate the roses. You know, we just have to wait for it to finish. I'm just kidding. It has augments. We could put the same speed augments we put in these other guys into this guy. Let's see how much that speeds it up. All right, let's try this again, but fully upgraded. We get one of these boys, 3 of the amplifiers. Let's grab a rose bush, put it in. Oh, that's a lot faster. Nice. So all we gotta do is make one of these guys for each of them. I'll have like an export bus to pump roses into the machine, and then it'll just be continuously duplicating. And then whenever I decide I have enough roses, you know, like after I have like 10,000 of them, I could just come down here later and turn it off like that. Oh, also, we made the netherite furnace last episode. It's super awesome. It can smelt a whole stack at once. Ignore the be back in 7.5 minutes. That's from a live stream earlier. But the netherite furnace is actually faster at smelting single items. Like, check it out. Let's put this vault axe in here. It's like instant. Like, this thing could instantly smelt through like an inventory full of vault gear. It's nuts. Like, look at all the scrap I've been getting. I recently went through like all these guys and our barrels are nice and clean and we can start building up vault gear again. Yes. Also, I got a vault stew. It was from one of the scavenger crates I completed. It's just adorable. Oh well, delicious. Alright, so I've been messing around with stuffs and things, and with the Phytogenic Insulator, if you manage to make this stuff called phyto-grow, it's called an extremely potent fertilizer, and put it in here, normally this will only make 2 at once, as you're about to see right here. 2 at once, but if you put in the phyto-grow, it goes faster, and it makes 6 at once. So, if we could make this stuff, it would help a lot. Which is why my inventory is full of tin ore, because check this out. In order to make phyto-grow, you need niter, apatite, and sand. You might be like me, like, what the heck is apatite and sand? I mean, I have quite the appetite, but not this apatite. So, the way I've been getting apatite, you can get it through apatite ore, but, you know, on this channel, we don't do mining, so we need to find another way. And this other way is by taking tin ore, which we get from the vaults, pulverizing it, and it gives you a 50% chance of apatite. So in the pulverizer, I got tin ore pulverizing down, and I swapped out the speed amplifiers with processes, which boost secondary product by 15% each. So this should be helping us boost the chances of getting apatite? Although now that I'm watching it, I'm not sure if it's working. Oh wait, yeah, there's one. Also, I believe there's another way to boost chances, and you have to put something in the slot. Let me try to figure out what that is. Oh, apparently you can put flint in here. Let's grab some flint. We have like 3,000 flint. So if you put flint into this slot, apparently it's gonna up the chance that we get apatite? Oh yeah, look at that, we got an apatite. Oh, and we actually got more yield from the tin ore. Oh, that's cool. All right, so I put an exporter here with some flint, so it's gonna keep our pulverizer stocked up with flint at all times. So that means if we go back to processing our tin ore, we should be getting a good amount of apatite. Yeah, look at that. There's another apatite. Now, as for how to get the niter, once again, you can get niter ore, but we don't do mining. But another way to get niter is through the pulverizer once again. And if you pulverize sandstone, you get a 30% chance at getting niter, and that's pretty much the best chance you can get other than doing the ore, of course. So we can go ahead and craft a stack of sandstone, take out our tin, and put this guy in. And thanks to the flint, we should get a boosted chance of getting niter. Yep, there we go. Now all we have to do is set up a recipe for phyto-grow and put it into our system. Then I'm gonna slap an export bus onto the side of our Phytogenic Insulator. I'm gonna set the exporter to phyto-grow and then put in a crafting card. That way the system can craft phyto-grow whenever it has the materials available and put it right into this bottom slot. Sweet! And just like that, we can finally farm all the farmable items in Minecraft. If we look at the uses for this machine, there's 65 different things that this guy could duplicate, and as long as we have a supply of phyto-grow, we should be able to make all these flowers pretty quickly. So I'm just gonna have this pulverizer go through all the different tin ores we have in the system once it's done with the sandstone, and we should have plenty of phyto-grow that we can use. Ooh, and here's a neat little trick. Since we're using tin ore in order to use our apatite, if we ever run out of tin ore, there's something here called the combiner. If we grab tin dust, like we have all this tin dust now that we're pulverizing all the tin, we can actually put tin dust into the combiner and it will turn it back into ore. Now, it does take 8 dust to make 1 ore, so you are losing out on some tin in the long run, but it's a way that we could get more apatite simply by grabbing that tin and putting it back into the pulverizer. So yeah, just something that you could keep in mind. Also, you need to have cobblestone in the bottom slot here, but you could do that by simply just putting an exporter on the back. Easy. Yeah, the mechanism combiner. I don't think it's a machine I've ever used before, but it's a way that you can turn dust back into ores if you ever need to do that for some reason. Oh, and apparently you could use it to change dyes into other dyes. That's kind of cool. Oh, it's like mixing paint colors in elementary school. Nice. Alright, so I've been going through all the different items that can show up in the Vaulter and then running them on the Phytogenic Insulator for a while. And there's so many different ones we could do that I haven't even thought about, like sea pickles. Sea pickles have been a pain in the butt to farm. I've been doing it manually, and now we don't have to do that anymore. All you have to do is go to this exporter here, select the item you want. I want sea pickles. Let's get rid of those sunflowers in there. Put the sea pickles in the system. Now you gotta remember, you need at least 1 sea pickle, and then it can start the duplication process. But yeah, don't have to worry about sea pickles anymore. And let me show you guys all the other ones I've been doing. As you can see, I've been doing vines, cocoa beans, sunflowers, lilacs. Oh, I gotta do peonies. We only have 700. And I'm pretty sure we could do cactus too. Let's look it up. Yep, you could definitely do cactus in here as well. Can it do kelp and sweet berries? Yep, it could do kelp. And yep, it could do sweet berries. So yeah, the Phytogenic Insulator is an incredible way to automate pretty much all the farmable things that can go in the Vaulter can be automated with the Phytogenic Insulator. It's so good. Ooh, but can it do mushrooms? I don't know about that. Oh my gosh, it could do mushrooms too. That's crazy. You see, the garden cloche from Immersive Engineering could also do a lot of these things, but for some reason, there's a lot of them that they can't do, like vines. So yeah, this is gonna help making crystals that much easier. In fact, this crystal's ready to be made now that we have finished the roses. Does that mean it's time to run a vault? So I want to run an ancient eternal vault so I can get more of my ancients. I only have 2 of them and I want more. But in order to craft the seal of the explorer, you need a knowledge star. So I'm like, dang, I'm gonna have to go run some vaults to get more stars just to get a knowledge star. But take a look at the soul shard menu. A knowledge star. Is this CWG luck or what? Well, in that case, we could actually make a seal of the explorer. This is like the most expensive seal to make because it takes skill essence, it takes vault diamonds and a knowledge star, but boom. Let's go try to get some more ancients with our jetpack. Go ahead and make the crystal. And always make sure you soul flame it because you never know when something might go wrong. Well, this is going to be my first time running it with a jetpack, so I'm hoping it's going to help out. All right, we got resilient, safe zone, difficult. All right. Now we begin. So, I mean, I'm just gonna fly around and hope I can find these. Now, sadly, the observer abilities, I do not believe works for the ancients, yeah. Oh, we get to deal 98% more damage and mobs move faster. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Okay, you put a puzzle room with no green pieces in front of me. I gotta do it. We gotta be quick, though. I need to be rescuing ancients, not doing a puzzle room. What the heck? All right, there we go. I promise this is the only one I'm gonna do. Oh, finally we found our first one. I've been through over half the vault. Now, do I just mine this thing? Ah, there we go. Yes, we got one. Now, the jetpack is like pretty powerful for this because you're able to fly around the rooms so quickly. And there's actually no tunnels inside of the ancient vaults. So that means you're just like immediately into the next room and then you fly into the next room. The only thing that slows you down is when you have to move up or down. Like in this graveyard room, we have to go up, then back down. Then we just go straight really quickly. Like when you dash while you're in hover mode, you go to insano speeds. And I've been moving through this vault like a typewriter. So that way I don't miss a room or like go through a room more than once. And we have only 6 minutes left. I'm hoping we can find a second one. If not, at least we found one. Now these rooms you have to be careful because they spawn where obeli would normally spawn. So you have to look where the obelisk would be, which after you played the game enough, you kind of know where the obelisks spawn in each room. And then you'll know where to find the hidden eternals. Oh, we have to stop for the vault stew. We have to. There could be vault stew inside of these things. I don't care. Give me the vault stew. Yes, we got 4 vault stews. It was worth. Any more? Nope. Okay, let's keep going. Once we have like 2 minutes left, I think I'm gonna head back. Dang, it would have been nice to get a second one, but Doesn't look like we quite have the time, even though I've been to about 3/4 of this entire vault. Which, when you think about it, it's a bit nuts. Alright, there's only a minute left. We should head back now. Alright, I may have cut that a little bit too close. Woo! Last 20 seconds. Alright, that was a bit of a nail biter. Alright, well, we managed to rescue 1 ancient, which is better than nothing. And we also got 4 mystery vault stews. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah, that's right. We actually do get a boss crate for finishing it. So we get all this stuff, which is like basic boss crate loot. And then we get one for rescuing the Eternal. So we get like a black shulker box, and what's inside of that? It's like an extra boss crate. Yay! Well, let's set down our ancient and see what we get. Weakness 2, 4% parry, or haste 1. Guess parry 4%, but that's not the best roll. Now luckily we have these aura scrolls, which we could use to re-roll them. So I say, re-roll our ancient Eternal. Give me something better. Ooh, 8% parry, and now we're talking. So what I've been doing is I give 10 levels to health. I give a couple to damage, and then I give the rest to speed, so that way they can start catching up to the fast mobs. And let's rename them to one of my channel members, Rainbow Guy. Oh, I guess Rainbow Guy doesn't have a skin yet. You're just a Steve. All right, here. You want some armor? Whatever I roll for you is what you get. All right, Rainbow Guy, I rolled you a set. You get a helmet with 3% parry. You get a chest plate, 6 protection. You get a 6 protection pair of pants. And a 7 protection pair of boots. And you get an axe with weakening cloud. Now it doesn't really matter what I give the Eternals now, because once we get level 250, I'm gonna be replacing all their gear. But now for the exciting stuff. Let's eat our burgers. And we get to open some mystery vault stew. And you know I'm addicted to mystery vault stew. 1, 2, 3, 4. Normal, 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 normal. It's CWG luck. What do you expect? Well, we get to level 243. Let's go. Oh, apparently the reason the name wasn't loading is because I had a space at the end. My bad. To Rainbow Guy, you truly are rainbowy. It's actually a really cool skin. I'm jealous. Oh, I've had people in the comments wanting an update on our Vault Gear collection set. So 2 of these helmets, like I recently said, I rolled through all this gear. We got 2 more pieces to add to the attic. Now our collection is almost complete now. Let's ender pearl in because I still haven't made an official way into this place. And it looks like we got helmet number 38. That should complete this set. Cool. And helmet 26 should complete this set. Oh, that looks like the rhinoceros helmet. I should have left one more gap because some of these helmets are huge. But yeah, I'll give a quick like walk through of all the different sets. Like these all kind of look the same but different colors. You got the bear, that one like Japanese hat, another bear. Dude, Fuzzy needs to get this set. This set looks cool. We got a cold armor set. I think that's the wizard hat one. That one's like a ninja. Now this one looks pretty cool. It even has a crown. I do like crowns. Then you got these ones. There's like the dark version of the one with the crown. That would be like evil CWG. There's like a rhino head over there. That one looks pretty cool. This one's hilarious if you want to go swimming. This one's a leprechaun outfit. This is actually like a top hat, although it goes like into the ceiling. Then we got our skeleton one. And oh, here's one of the helmets I'm missing. And this set looks pretty cool as well. Then, of course, we have the set that makes you look like a god, or it has the fender benders on the back. I think we used this chest plate, like, in episode 15 or something. But yeah, that's an update of the armor situation. We're only missing 2 pieces now. That helmet and pants number 15. Yep, pants number 15. I'm sure we'll find them eventually. We get plenty of vault gear. So last episode, I told y'all to leave your Minecraft usernames to become one of these Omega statues. And I actually got 3 more Omega statues. So there's 10 names. Congratulations to those of y'all in the comments who got picked. I remember these 2. They said they're like a father and a daughter that watch together, which is really cool. So I'll make sure you 2 are next to each other when you're up in the attic. Which is what I'm gonna do now. It's time to move them all up there. And there we go. All the Omega statues are moved to the attic. I mean, look how many there are. It's crazy! And to think that each of these statues is one of y'all in the CWG kingdom, even the Giga Chad. I know y'all are out there somewhere. Speaking of that, if you haven't already, make sure you join the Discord. Link in the description. There's a contest right now to make banner art for the Discord. So if any of y'all are good at art, feel free to join because we're having a lot of fun over there. Also, half of my viewers aren't subscribed. So to the half of you that I see, I'm looking at you. If you subscribe, I'll love you forever. So like I said before, I've started artifact hunting. Whenever I see exploration or better, I've been taking it from my cattle eye. Now, sadly, I'm not able to get any of the other artifact boosters. The best one is Odyssey, which gives you a 50% boost. Exploration is still pretty good, plus 25%. Now, every vault you have a 10% chance to get an artifact, so that would make this 35% total. So what we're gonna do is get our backpack out. We're gonna put on our jetpack, and we're just gonna speedrun this vault, fight the boss, and see if we get an artifact. And if we happen to find any good rooms along the way, we'll loot them. Now, what's cool about this is since we're treating the boss kind of like a speed run, we're gonna get some really good stuff out of the boss crate. So this one only has 3 obli, which is very nice. We also have our hunter ability. We get +3 luck. The mobs move faster. That's fine. So I'm gonna go around and find the obli. Look, there's even one there. You'll love to see it. Here's obli number 2. It's a goblin. But since the mobs have extra movement speed, it's gonna be hard to hit him. But let's activate our abilities. See if we can get him. Where did he go? Oh, he's right here. Smack him, smack him. I'm gonna get you, goblin. He's so fast. He's in the water. Yes, we got him. Oh, he dropped another ancient seal. Let's go. Oh my gosh, we took a lot of damage. What is up with this vault? All right, well, now we have to wait for some of our abilities to come back. So that way we can actually fight this boss. Honestly, I bet you I could beat the boss with just dash and execute. Maybe we'll challenge ourselves. Ooh, here we go, the last obelisk. Now this should be a fun challenge. I'm only gonna use dash and execute, and we're gonna see if we can beat the boss, all right? Ready? I'm also gonna make sure I put on my chest plate for this just in case. I'm even gonna wait for my Eternals to go away. Oh my gosh, the speed of these mobs. All right, this definitely needs a water bucket. Look how fast they are. That's because Wendar's giving him 50% more movement speed, which makes them go like ultrasonic speed. They can like swim up the water now. All right, the Eternals are gone. Let's try it. We're only going to use dash and execute and try to kill the boss. We're gonna dash. Oh, and we get the vault robot. Come on, let's do some damage. Ooh, we are taking some damage. Execute, come on. Got him. And we didn't even use any Eternals or Rampage or Tank. Oh, we're just too good. And I can't believe we get to run another ancient vault. What the heck? And we're back, and let's see what we got in our boss crate. Oh, we didn't get an artifact. But we did get like 6 mod boxes. Now we have a lot of mod boxes in our system. We're actually up to 222 mod boxes. Now I'm waiting until we get to level 250 because apparently really good stuff can drop from them if you wait to level 250. But we do get 4 burgers though. Now the fact that we got the seal of the explorer from that goblin drop is nuts because we get to run another ancient vault and try to get even more ancients. So what I'm gonna do is about the time you are watching this episode, I'm probably gonna be live in an hour or 2. Unless you're watching this sometime in the future. If so, hello, future viewer. What's the future like? Have things gotten better yet? So we're gonna use that live stream to run this ancient vault, and I hope we get a bunch. So hopefully I can see y'all there, whoever can make it. And with that, we're out of time for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. CWG out!